Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stepping Up Demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia. Welcome to my channel. This week's Tracy Sunday Challenge is using scraps on your desk, and I've had all these scraps sitting in that little tiny bowl overflowing for so long. That's what actually made me think that this theme would work fantastic this week. I've grabbed a bigger container, and as you can see, how ridiculous is that? There is little leftover pieces, there's extra die cut pieces, there's things that I didn't use on a card that I've created, and I have enough. I could do just probably 100 cards just using what I have in that little stash there. Pretty embarrassing, really. So I've grabbed out a couple of little Halloween products there. A lot of them from last year or the year before. The ghost and the bats. The ghost, the bats, and the boo, which I end up cutting out, are from the Oh My Fright bundle, which is an online exclusive now, and what I'm using for my Halloween Spooktacular for this year as well. So if you're new to my channel, I'm doing Halloween Spooktacular again this year. I'm sharing some wonderful Halloween cards and 3D projects, so check that out. I have a new video up each week with that. Okay, so I grabbed just some basic white thick cardstock, and then my layer here of my card layer is basic white thick as well. I'm bringing in the seasonal cheer embossing folders. Now there are 3 embossing folders. These are online exclusives as well. There is a bats one, there is candy cane one, and then there is like falling leaves as well. So you've sort of got your autumn theme or your fall theme, you've got your Halloween theme and your Christmas theme all in one, and I highly recommend when you can get 3 different occasion embossing folders in one bundle, go and get it because it's super fun as well. So I've just created that card front with that embossing theme, and then as you can see, I really loved this little banner that I have there that has been stamped with books, and I've coloured in. It actually was coloured in already. I think this was from last year or the year before, so that was my main focal piece. I've also got that little ghost there. Now that is part of the Oh My Fright bundle, and I could have stamped it, but I thought let's leave it how it is. We won't sort of muck around with it. I thought I would create my own little face with that ghost, which turns out quite well. Now as you can see, that stark white was probably a little bit too stark, which, you know, I really do like very white based cards and a lot of white space, but I'm bringing in the Fresh Freesia ink and a little mini blending brush, just adding a little bit of colour behind that area so it sort of pops up the colour. And you know, this is such a cutesy Halloween card. It's not scary at all. It's so cute, and I think with the added pinks and purples, I just think that is a super cute card, and perfect for my Halloween friends that are maybe not so into the scary either. Okay, so we are going to draw a little face on that little ghost, and for that I'm just using my black journaling marker, I think it is, or the let me have a quick look what it's actually called. We do have journaling pens, but I did actually use my basic black Stampin' Write marker. So it has a thick and a thin end, and yeah, I actually used my thick end. Now I'm not real happy with how I did the little mouth, but it's fine. I should have just left it with like a U rather than the 2 ends on the end, but it's fine. And I do come back in with a Fresh Freesia stamping blend and just give her some little cheeks as well. And I thought that was so cute, but adding a little bit of extra Fresh Freesia around the edges just absolutely brought this little ghost so girly, so cute, and I love how it turned out. So it just sort of pops up a little bit more on the page as well. So those 2 spider webs are in what looks like basic grey, so it all sort of matches in quite well with the card. And then I have 3 bats in basic black as well that have been die cut out, and I actually have, I think I had 4 or 5 of them in my little stash, so which is really good. I did bring in that die and die cut the boo, and I just used scraps that I also had on my desk as well. I've got a multitude of coloured cardstock that I do need to put away, that's just sort of sitting on my desk ready to fall off onto the ground. But anyway, so there we have it. We're just layering a few things up. Now the only thing that I did pop up was that little banner. I thought, you know, that would look really nice with a little bit of dimension. And because I've sort of got that ghost half on the banner, half off, I've also popped a dimensional down on the ghost as well. But everything else is just using green glue. I do pop up that card front onto the card base with some more dimensionals, so there is quite a bit of pop up, but nothing, you know, too severe or anything like that. Everything else is glued down with our liquid glue. And to finish off, what I did is I brought my Wink Stella in, coloured in the boo, and also splattered it with the Wink Stella as well to give it a nice little shine and shimmer, which, you know, it does look so pretty in real life. So Tracy's Sunday challenge is just to use some scraps on your desk, and you know, if you are a super tidy crafter, good for you. I don't know, it's definitely not me. I am a messy crafter and I have lots of scraps everywhere. But even if you are a tidy crafter, I'm sure you have a stash of things that you haven't used yet. So get those out and come and join in Tracy's Sunday challenge for this week. All you need to do is take a photo of your project and pop it in the comments section of my post over on my business Facebook page. And I would love for you to join in, because it's so fun when other people join in and show your creativity, share your creativity. And yeah, it's always so fun to see other people joining in each week as well. But you can come over and take a look at my card as well. It'll be there. All right, what do you think? I think this turned out so well, and considering all my Halloween projects that I've been doing haven't been quite as girly and pretty as this one, so I really loved doing something a little bit different. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed today's card. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, hit that share button, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already, and leave me a comment. If you're in need of any supplies that I've used on today's card that are not retired, you can purchase them in my online store. There is quite a few Halloween products in the online exclusives section in my online store, so go and check those out. And I'll be back with another video for Halloween Spooktacular on Thursday, so come back and join me for that. All right, everyone, bye-bye.